was just days ago that President Barack Obama stopped here at The Sink, a popular University Hill eatery. A bill that would guarantee the right of an in-state tuition to all undocumented immigrants died in the House this Monday. With only 2 days left for student elections and both tickets scrambling for votes, now they're trying to work through a misunderstanding. The Denver City Council is set to vote on a bill that would ban urban camping from the Denver city limits. The vote is set for May 14th, and if this legislation passes, the homeless community will have 1 month grace period before they are arrested. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to have the world of Google not at your fingertips but in the blink of an eye, then the answer is here. Google has developed a pair of glasses with a tiny window that streams the net. This new smartphone attached to your head does everything. A phone call, Foursquare check-in, all in a compact pair of glasses. No word yet on how this will affect driving or when this gadget will hit stores. University police are investigating 2 arsons set on the Boulder campus over spring break. Both fires were started in the early morning hours. The Boulder Fire Department was called in to extinguish flames at both Atlas and the education buildings. Damages are estimated at $800, and CU Police Detective Brian Jordan is urging anyone with information on the fires to call the campus police. In Afghanistan, tensions remain high as control over routine night raids conducted by the U.S. military are being called into question. CNN's Nick Walsh reports on the controversial military tactic that continues to anger Afghan citizens. Food allergies getting you down? Well, you're not alone. Coming up after the break, find out how many Americans are dealing with the same thing. The unofficial 420 event started here on Fair and Field in 2003. It was a small event, and university officials tried measures such as turning on the sprinklers and also taking pictures of students and putting them on the internet, offering $50 to anyone that would identify them. The event simply moved to Norland and got bigger.
And it really started to grow in the early 2000s, and then by 2005, 2006, we were seeing crowds in the thousands.
Well, it's just really evolved as a gathering. It has grown in numbers over the years, and this is something that the university would like to see stopped before it grows to an even larger number than 10,000 people.
But what is 420? Urban legend has it that a group of kids calling themselves the Waldos would smoke marijuana under a statue on school grounds at 4:20 p.m. every day. In 1998, High Times magazine declared it the socially acceptable time to smoke pot. And it stuck.
It's a very difficult event to break up. It's popular, it's fun in the sun. It's a party, it's a giant party. And it's very, very difficult to, especially in the age of social media, it's very difficult to knock a hole in that.
CU hopes to rewrite the history on the 420 event. This year, students will be offered an alternative of a Wyclef Jean concert in hopes that the university will no longer be associated with this event. I'm Heather Wolford, News Team Boulder. Colorado is one of only 2 states in the nation with an initiative to decriminalize marijuana on the ballot this fall. After collecting over 90,000 valid signatures, the campaign to regulate marijuana like alcohol gives Coloradans a chance to amend the state constitution. If passed, Amendment 64 will allow adults 21 and older to possess up to an ounce of marijuana, legally, and the state would then be required to put an excise or duty tax on wholesales.
This initiative will bring marijuana sales into a regulated system where those sales can be taxed and can benefit the youth and citizens of Colorado.
Benefit the youth? How would regulating marijuana in Colorado benefit the youth?
And every year, the first $40 million of that revenue will be going to the BEST program, Building Excellent Schools Today, which is a program that is administered by the Colorado Department of Education to create public school construction funding. Colorado has cut $4 billion from K-12 education over the past 4 years, making it extremely difficult to finance renovation projects. This is where the BEST program comes in. They offer statewide grants for emergency funds as well as overall public school construction.
What happens if you're in a district and you've budgeted every last dollar, and then all of a sudden you have some kind of maybe emergency, like the roof all of a sudden starts leaking, the boiler breaks, and so it's freezing in the building and they have to fix it. If they don't have some kind of savings or something that they can draw on, then that can be a real problem.
Education funding in Colorado continues to decline. This initiative will create essential state revenue desperately needed throughout the state. I'm Heather Wolford, News Team Boulder.